Alright, Shalom. This is Gamal Yala of Great Millstone, Atlanta. I want to give all praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM Rakakodash. Double honors to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to all the Akim that pushing out this truth and sincerity. Alright, now this is going to be a quick lesson. Alright, and this is going to be centered around just having level of respect for the men around you, okay? Your brothers, okay? Alright, you know, we want to see Yahawashi, or I'll say we should see Yahawashi in every brother. You know, now when you are with particular brothers and you're around, you know, men, fellow yokemen, all right, you know, you should treat them like a fellow man of the Lord. Okay, you should treat him like Yahawashi. Okay, all right, because you know, aren't we all of the body of Yahawashi? Don't we consist the 144,000? You know, Lord willing, we're those men. All right. Don't we consist of the body of Yahawashi? So ultimately, we are pieces of Yahawashi. So you know, we have to treat each other with that same level of respect that we would give Yahawashi. You know, and you know, one good question to ask yourself, you know, just personally, is you know, basically you want to have it in your mind, you know, that this is a man of the Lord, you know, all the time. You know, you don't ever want to get too comfortable, you know, like Apostle Gabar did the video on familiarity breeds contempt. All right, which goes into being too comfortable, you know, around certain men. All right, especially men that have been around, you know, and for a certain amount of years. Okay, you want to actually reverence those men. All right, and you want to you know, pay due respect. Okay, you know, you don't want to like I said, get too comfortable and you know, where you think you can joke and laugh and you know, be on their level. Okay, you know, because we all are one body. Okay, all right, and you know, Yahawashi, we have to see Yahawashi in each and every one of us. So I'm gonna start with Romans 12 and 10. It says, actually I'll start at 9. Let love be without dissimulation. Abhor that which is evil. Let me look up that word, dissimulation. Okay. Excuse me. It says concealment of one's thoughts, feelings, or character. All right. To hide under a false appearance. All right. I'm gonna read it again. Oh, another one. It says the act of faking your true feelings. All right. So it says, let love be without dissimulation. Okay. So let it be without being fake. Okay. Be real amongst each other. You know. Be you know, be yourself. Okay. Like I said, it says concealment of one's thoughts. All right. Now that doesn't mean just be an open book, but basically just saying, you know, be yourself. Okay. Let the spirit of Yahawashi dwell in you. Okay. It says, abhor that which is evil, cleave to that which is good. And here's the point. It says, be kindly affectioned one to another with brotherly love, and honor, preferring one another. Okay. So it says, be kindly affectioned, which we're gonna get that word affectioned real quick. Bear with me one moment. BAHASHAM. All right. Okay, let's grab that. It's 12. Okay. Philostorgos. Okay, it says the mutual love of parents. Let's see. That ain't it. But the number one definition says the mutual love of parents and children and wives and husbands. All right, affection, loving affection, prone to love, loving tendency. All right, now we know that love is not just some happy-go-lucky, you know, and just telling someone you love them. Okay, love is actually it's tough. Okay, it's not always easy and smiles and you know like that fake love. Okay, and that's a disannulment, or what was it, dissimulation, right? It's fake love, you know, hiding your true feelings. Okay, um, you know, just having some type of how do I say uh, image in your mind about a brother, a particular image about a brother. All right, you know, and like I said, it says be kindly. It says be kindly affectioned one to another with brotherly love. And actually, I found another. Here's some more definitions on affection. It means a feeling of liking and caring for someone or something, fondness, right? So it says be kindly affectioned. Okay, so you know, always show that kindness to your brother. Okay, now of course, if he's going off like I was saying, going into the reproof side of things, you know, if that brother's going off, you know, of course, that's when you draw the line. All right, and you know that's the beautiful thing about having men of the Lord around you is they keep you on your toes. Okay, and you know we have to. Slack you. Let me charge my computer. Slack you. All right, and you know, not only that, but we also have to uh, demand respect from each other. Okay, and how do you demand respect? Now that doesn't mean you respect me. No, demanding respect means you set a standard. Okay, amongst the men around you. All right, you set a pattern. You set a stature, okay, of good works, okay, an example. It's like you set an example of good works, all right, so that men respect you. That's how you demand respect, is through your actions, all right. Now, of course, we have zero tolerance for disrespect, okay. So, you know, when we see that men aren't properly respected, especially men of especially men you know that have been around a little bit longer, right? That's going to be an issue, okay? And that's when we flip that switch, all right? Now, like I said, the respect has to be utmost, okay? Because you have men that are laboring for YAHAWASHI. You have men that are going through things. You have men, you know, that have their own personal battles and struggles that they deal with, okay, you know, and that's not to be compromised, okay, that's not to be taken lightly, okay, taken as a joke, you know, and of course, you know, we laugh sometimes, we play, but like I said, the line has to be drawn as far as respect. So it says be kindly affectioned one to another with brotherly love, okay, and affection means to you know, basically have that respect, okay? You know, have that kindness. You know, treat men like you would treat YAHAWASHI. You know, don't just like for instance, if YAHAWASHI, let's just say YAHAWASHI was here today, right? When YAHAWASHI is always around, you give the utmost respect. Or I even say the apostles, well, you know, when the apostles around, you know, you showing the men around you the utmost respect, and you know, you basically serving brothers, and you know, you know, being all extra kind and affectionate towards a brother, when really it should be that all the time. Okay, it should be that way all the time. Okay, and we have to exemplify that respect and that reverence for each other. Okay, so I'm gonna keep going. It says, in honor, preferring one another. Okay, which we have to prefer one another. Okay, we always have to take brother's side. I mean, not not through right or wrong, because if they're wrong, they're wrong. But you know, we have to prefer one another. Okay, we have to prefer to be around the Akim. Okay, it says, in honor, preferring one another. All right, so in honoring the men around you. And let's look up that word honor. All right. Matter of fact, let me go back. Grab it real quick. In honor. Okay. I don't know. Tima. It says, a valuing by which the price is fixed. Okay. Let me see. Okay, here's a good one. Of the honor which one has by reason of rank and state of office which he holds. Honor which belongs or is shown to one. Deference, reverence, right? So it says honor which one has by reason of rank. Okay? So that's the honor, all right? When you go in a court system, what do you say? You say your honor, right? Because that's a level of respect. You can't just go, especially like even people that like even doctors, right? You can't just go and call a doctor by their first name. Okay, you actually have to say Doctor so and so. All right, because that's a level of honor, and that's a rank or position or office that they hold. Okay, they've gone and they've done a significant amount of work, all right, in school, which, I mean, I'm just using that as an example. I mean, forget these fake doctors, but you know, I'm just using that as an example. You know, they put the work in. They've actually earned something to be honored. They've actually earned something to be worthy of your honor and respect. All right. And like I said, that's important that we see, that we honor one another. All right. I'm gonna keep going. Not slothful in business, fervent in spirit, serving the Lord. And of course, that's the same. That's the same spirit that we have to have in these times. You know. All right, getting up with brothers and you know, not being slothful in this thing. Okay. All right, so this is matter of fact, I think I just lost it. Let me, oh, I remember what it was. All right, now this is Malachi 2 verse 10. All right, and it says, have we not all one Father? Let me see if I want to start at 9. Yeah, I'm gonna start at 10. It says, have we not all one Father? Hath not one power created us? Why do we deal treacherously every man against his brother? Okay, by profaning the covenant of our fathers. Okay, all right. So it says, you know, we all have the same Father. Okay, we, you know, did the Most High not create us? All right. Why do we deal treacherously every man against his brother? Now, you got this guy. I don't know his name, but this light-skinned guy that was basically going into, you know, not hating your brother, right? But we don't consider, you know, that when men have a change in doctrine, we don't consider that to be a brother, because ultimately, you know, a man of the Lord that has the correct doctrine is not going to be on the same level, or is not going to be amongst the same judgment of someone who's teaching an off doctrine. All right, so that's why we don't spiritually. They aren't, even though they may know there is light, spiritually they really aren't our brother, because they're in a totally different spirit. They're not moving in the spirit of the Lord. Okay. All right. So it says, have we not all one Father? Hath not one power created us? Why do we deal treacherously every man against his brother, by profaning the covenant of our fathers? All right. And let's look at that word treacherously, okay? Because, like I said, that also goes into respect. We can't deal. There's a certain level that you have to deal, or it's like there's a certain way that you have to deal with the men around you, okay? And we can't ever get to our common thread that holds us together, okay? The glue of this whole thing is YAHAWASHI. All right, so we can't we know each other through YAHAWASHI, okay? So this is not a club or organization where we just make where we're just friends outside of YAHAWASHI, okay? And what I mean by that is, once YAHAWASHI, or it's like if YAHAWASHI were to be compromised, or were to be spoken ill of, right, by a brother, or if a brother goes off, okay, that means that basically the respect for YAHAWASHI, your relationship should change at that point, okay? Once YAHAWASHI is in the truth is being compromised, okay, then that should change the dynamics of your relationship. All right, because like I said, he's the glue, he's the gel that brings us all together, okay? He's the chief cornerstone of the building, okay? Says treacherous means either not trusted or dangerous, right? Treachery refers to harmful acts you might do to someone who trusts you. See that? So we entrust each other, okay? And we can't just make statements and show any level of treachery or disrespect. I see another one says to betray trust, okay? As soon as you start to show a lack of respect, that diminishes a level of trust that a brother would have for you. So this is very important for us to consider these things, to consider how we're moving with brothers and how we treat each other. I'm going to read it again. Malachi 2:10. Have we not all one Father? Hath not one power created us? Why do we deal treacherously every man against his brother? All right. Treacherously, like I said, meaning lack of trust, okay? Or just dealing just with betrayal, okay? It says by profaning the covenant of our fathers. All right. And this is talking about Israel in itself, because when you read down, it talks about Judah, all right, which is the southern kingdom. All right, basically Judah represents the southern kingdom, and basically there's a division amongst Israel and Judah. All right, and even amongst the tribes, okay, there's a division. All right, so it's important that we actually come together in the spirit of YAHAWASHI. Okay. All right. Let me see if I have any more precepts. I got one. This is Philippians. All right, this is Philippians 1 and 2 and 1. If there be therefore any consolation in Hamashiach, if any comfort of love, if any fellowship of the Spirit, if any bowels and mercies, fulfill ye my joy, that ye be like-minded, having the same love, being of one accord, of one mind. Okay, so having the same love, okay, having the same respect and honor for each other, of one accord and of one mind. Okay, and that also proves why we don't get with other Israelites with other doctrines. Okay, because we're under one. We have to have one accord and one mind. Okay, we have to know that this doctrine is the way. Okay, that YAHAWASHI set up this doctrine through our apostles and elders. All right, and the men that are walking in it, we're gonna have the same solid minds. Okay, but that proves why we can't get with other guys that are teaching other doctrines. Okay, it says, "Let nothing be done through strife or vainglory, but in loving and and it says, but in lowliness of mind, let each other esteem each other better than themselves." See, because if you treat someone better than you treat yourself, right? I'll put it this way: you want to be treated a certain way, right? So you actually have to treat someone better than how you want to be treated. And that's what when you look at the definition of respect, in school they always tell you, treat someone the way you want to be treated. But that's very true. Okay, and this is actually saying treat someone better than you want to be treated. All right, and now that's respect. All right, consider how you would treat YAHAWASHI. If you knew YAHAWASHI, how would you treat him? What kind of respect would you have for him? All right, and that's the same respect that you should have amongst the brothers. Okay, when you're with brothers, pretend. Well, I'll say this: pretend as if YAHAWASHI is physically in the room, which we know that he is, because the scriptures say when 2 or 3 are gathered in my name, right? We know that YAHAWASHI is in the midst. All right, we know that the angels are in the midst. Okay, so we have to consider that YAHAWASHI is present. He's seeing how we interact and seeing how we view each other. All right, so it's important that we view each other with a level of respect and a level of honor and dignity. Okay, it says, but in lowliness of mind, all right, which being what? Being humble. All right, because ultimately, if you know that the men around you are have the spirit, then you're going to respect what they say. You're going to respect their opinion. All right, and you're not going to compromise, and you're not going to tolerate any lack of respect. Okay, and it says, let nothing be done through strife or vainglory, which strife is pride. It says, but in lowliness of mind, let each other esteem other. Let each esteem other better than themselves. Okay, let me see. I'll keep going. Look not every man on his own things, but every man also on the things of others. Okay, so also be mindful of the men around you, not just yourself. Okay, because you belong to a body. It says, let his mind be in you, which was also in Hamashiach YAHAWASHI. All right, so if YAHAWASHI loves these men, if YAHAWASHI loves this man, loves someone, all right, then you should give him that same love. That's an honor. For YAHAWASHI to love a man, all right, that's a high level of honor. Okay, so if the Lord loves somebody, then you should love him. Okay, and that's why all these people in the world are going to deal with heavy judgments as well is because of how they're treating men of the Lord. Okay, how they disrespecting men of the Lord. All right, you know how they just blatantly mistreating the men of the Lord. You know, the scriptures say they misuse the prophets, right? So these people are going to have to deal with a heavy judgment for that. All right, but like I said, on the flip side, okay, on the flip side, okay, we have to have that same level of respect and honor for each other, because like I said, if Yahawashi loves someone, then it's in your best interest to love him and respect him also. All right, because that's someone that Yahawashi entrusts, and Yahawashi is the greatest spirit, you know, period. Okay, Yahawashi as the spirit of righteousness. Okay, the greatest, the great spirit. All right. I think that's pretty much it. That was pretty much the point. But yeah, Lord willing, you brothers were edified. I want to give our praises to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM Rakakudash. Double honors to our elders and apostles. Shalom.